Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This is PERMISS right here, Powermoves, representing live and direct Brooklyn, New York. I'm chilling with the captain of FATBOY music group, Zukhits. You know what I'm saying? What's going on,
What's
baby?
good? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm here. I'm happy to be here. It's good to see you, Gutter.
That's what's up. I'm here, baby.
That's what's up.
Well, let's get into it. You know what I mean? Let me know what you got going on right now. I hear y'all tearing up the streets right now.
Well, right now, I mean, we got DB home, free DBIC. DB is home, Return of the King, you know what I mean? DB is home, so that's where we start on the street. But bringing DB right now, me and DB going mainstream also. We got his project coming out called Decibels, and it's going to, it's pretty much is going to have a lot of shock to it. You know, when people hear it, they're going to see what we've been working on for years.
Okay.
And as far as me, being a C.E.O. FATBOY Music Group and the head producer right now. We got Broken Halo coming through.
Okay.
And, like I said, we're going to touch the streets, but at the same time, we're going to try to go somewhere a little bit different, too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because right now there's a lot of saturation, and we trying to cut through that grease, and pretty much bring something a little bit more clean. Like you can hear it in the background, that's Jim's shirt. You know what I mean? That's the lead single off the project, and it's going to be a breath of fresh air at the end of the day.
Okay.
You know?
So let people know out there, like, what's like your role? Like you're the producer, you're the CEO
of the
music group. At the end of the day, I mean, it sounds like you're octopus with like 8 to 10 different hits.
Oh man,
it get kind of overwhelming.
It gets overwhelming, but this is what you have to be built to do.
Right.
I mean, you see Jay-Z, the CEO of hip hop. Simply put, he's pretty much the head artist of Rockefeller, head artist of Def Jam, CEO of Rockefeller, VP of Def. Like it's like if you can't be built for multiple roles nowadays, you won't survive.
Right.
I mean, I am the CEO of FATBOY Music Group. I'm the head producer. We just signed on one more producer by the name of Capo Bananas.
Okay.
Got a classical PhD. You know what I mean? And he's under me. But that I'm the head producer, and I've been the head producer for a long time. It's been only me. And then also writer, arranger, and sometimes artists, but I'm not trying to be a Diddy. I love Diddy, though. I admire what Diddy do, like I said, but I'm trying to be more of a producer right now and run a good company. That's my function right now.
Very good. Very good. Let people know out there, of course I know, but for the viewers, how did it all mesh together? Like I would say in a matter of maybe 2-3 minutes, or however long you take, try to catch people up from the time you started to now.
Oh man,
where did it all begin?
Basically, it started with the group called Council. I came through. I had a DR5. For those that don't know, it's a little black box that's impossible to make a track on. And I sold 2 tracks to Tommy Boy for a good amount of money, and I pretty much kickstarted my career from there. Okay. I was able to get better equipment. You're going from like 17 on, getting better equipment, just mastering it. By the age of 17, 18, I had 7 tracks placed on a good project. Right. You know what I mean? It featured Hove, DBIC. It featured a lot of good people from the streets, a lot of good elements, MOP. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that kick started off for me. It got me press on the web, press reviews. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. Right. So from there, I linked up with two good friends of mine, okay. And basically they're out in LI. You know what I mean? That's Wild Hits. Okay. And Wild Hits is expanding into FATBOY. So I mean, FATBOY Music Group now is actually FATBOY Hits Music Group. Is the what's going on? It's the current situation. You know what I mean? I'm the only owner, but we have affiliates and partners, and that's what I mean. I went from DR5 to owner of a record label. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly the transition. And that shows you evolution. You know what I mean? If you can't get a DR5 and then go somewhere else, you ain't built for this game.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, what would you give, what's the best advice you would give the viewers out there, an up-and-coming producer who's trying to make it, or trying to start their own music group? What would be the 3 key elements? I know it's more than that, but what would you say like the top 3 is? Let them know.
Well, Marion Winer said something deep. He said, if you know your talent, be confident in your talent and let your talent speak for you and don't settle for anything less. I mean, nowadays, there's a lot of people getting pretty much jerked around because the industry is, bullying people. And at the end of the day, that's good. Do your politics, but understand your talent too and your worth and make steps on your own so they'll see that and respect that and want to give you more. Right. I think the reason why they don't want to give us more is because everybody's sitting around. I mean, I never seen it to be unfair. I just seen it to be you get what you deserve. Right. So, know what your talent's about and you'll get what your talent deserves, At the end of the day, you set up an empire, you get an empire.
Okay.
Bottom line.
Okay.
You set up a town, you get a town. You know,
Right.
you know, it's what you really want. You know, you want to run a block or you want to run a city. You know, bottom line shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, definitely.
How do you deal with like setbacks? You know, because I know in this business is a whole lot of setbacks as far as, you know, you push for something and there's a lot of red tape thrown up.
You know,
so how does FATBOY, you know, as a unit, maneuver through that and at the end of the day still remain and keep their head up?
Well, what I did was, you know, shout out to Celsius. That's the vice president of FATBOY Music Group. We got DB on deck. You know, DB is right up there. Me, Cell, DB. You know, we got Trav, Pinot Grigio. Between all of us, we pretty much set up a vivid, you know, veins through the streets and through the industry. So when we run into red tape, we just look between our circle and find out what other doors we got, what other exits we got, what other mind frames we have to put towards the situation. Have a good circle, basically.
Right.
We got my man Jay Adino at SRC. I could go on for days. We got my homegirl Moans. We got you Gutter. I mean, when I run into red tape, I pretty much look to my circle to say, look, I'm trying to do this. It's not going over right. One man can, you know, no man's an island. People tell me that because I do everything. So they say, you know, remember, Zook, no man's an island. And that's when I start bothering everybody else because red tape is serious. You're going to get red tape any day of the week. But you got to have a good circle and be able to pick up your phone and say, look, don't even mention the red tape. Just mention what you got to do because red tape could be like, it's like contagious. Right. If I say, well, look, I'm having an issue getting this song here, you're going to feel like you're going to have the same issue. I just say, look, I just need this done. And 9 times out of 10, it'll happen with more ease.
Right.
You know, every approach is a different way to try again. It's another chance, you know?
Absolutely.
So that's my main solution, that. Have a strong circle, a strong team, and pretty much from there, we'll do a good job.
That's what it is. Let me let y'all know something right now from a personal view. I've been running this with this man for a long time. I know what he's capable of. You know, he's a one-man army, but he spreads the love around. Now, if anybody wants to get in contact with you, if they want tracks, if they want, you know, studio time, where can they find you? How can they get in contact with you?
Basically, Zukhits at gmail.com, Zukhits at gmail.com, Zukhits at gmail.com. MySpace is www.myspace.com/Zukhits the Great, Zukhits DAGR8. You know what I mean? And that's the best 2 ways, fastest way. You know, phone, I'm in front of the board all day.
No doubt.
Can't pick up the phone as much, but the email I check very often, continue throughout the day. I could pretty much get a good response from you there, and then I'll give you you'll get all my numbers in which to contact me.
Okay, beautiful.
You know?
Now, before we get out of here, let people know where you from.
Yo, Brooklyn, baby. Born and raised. Crown Heights. Shout out to Hov. Shout out to Biggie, rest in peace. DBIC. Trav, Pinot Grigio, the whole team. Gutter. You know, Moan, Sal. If I forgot anybody, don't be mad at me. I'm fasting. It's early. Gutter got me up early. I'm always up early, but no, I forgot anybody. Don't be mad at me. Desire Red. You know what I mean? The whole team, FATBOY Music Group. You know what I mean? It's a strong empire. Verse, lingo, odds. It's an empire at the end of the day. You know, anybody that sees this and you know you need to be stepping your game up, let's step your game up. Shout out to Cav, like, step your game up. This year, we all step our game up. Like, I'm coming out with, you know, we got singles. We got videos. Right. We got events going on all summer. I mean, ask about it. I mean, hit me up on a Gmail. Come out to the event. See what we doing. It's a humble vibe.
Indeed.
And it's a good energy. Good energy attract good energy. So if you're about something positive, just holler at us.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
Indeed. And that they are. Yo, this your man P. Gutter. PERMISS Gutter the Great. And we out of here, y'all. Powermoves.
One.